Everybody, I'm Gogito, and I'm bringing you guys part 2 of what Goku was born with Kai-Ski. Now, I actually read some of my comments and explain that I actually talk pretty fast, too much to understand, so I'm gonna take it a little bit slowly for you guys so you can hear the entire story way clearer and way more louder, as you could say. So, yeah. So let's get to the story. Now, a quick recap. Now, I did explain about Goku training in the Supreme Kai's world, almost like saving Earth in the meantime. He also started to marry Chi-Chi afterwards and actually had Gohan. Now, does Gohan possess the same Kai-Ki as Goku? No, he actually possesses God Ki. He's naturally born with God Ki because of Goku practically being a part of God because of his Ki. Now, Gohan does not possess any type of transformation like the Rose transformation, like Goku possesses. No, he has possesses the rare transformation that's Super Saiyan and Super Saiyan Blue. So yeah, Gohan can act as Super Saiyan God and even Super Saiyan if he wants to. He just has to hold his God Ki within him and just act as Super Saiyan naturally. Now Goku would have continued his training after 5 years, and eventually Raditz will come to Earth. But this time Raditz will actually been stronger than Goku actually expected. Of course, Nakai said that Raditz was most likely able to destroy a planet with ease, but his power was way higher than before, seemingly incredibly high. As Goku says Raditz power, his power reaches to 15 million, which is quite surprising for Goku. He actually confused on why Raditz is actually this strong. He asked this question to Raditz, whereas explaining about Frieza training, basically heard of a powerful Saiyan that became that trained under the Kais, one of the powerful deities. In he actually heard that one of the guys can easily beat him, so Frieza trained for 10 years non-stop. He also trained with the Saiyan so he can increase his power alongside his strength of his army. Goku, being a little bit confronted by this information, decided to actually join Raditz, but he told him that he's not going to destroy Earth or anything like that. He's going to join him, but he's going to be his own terms. Raditz, of course, accepted because he knows that Goku is practically trained by one of the Kais, who has a power level of 120 billion. He's able to defeat Frieza, and Raditz at this stage is much more powerful than Frieza, but he still knows he's incredibly weaker than Supreme Kai. Of course, she's still weaker than Shin, but Shin's actually been training with Goku, actually increased the power from 120 billion to 1 trillion. So Shin's actually stronger than his original canon counterpart because of his training with Goku. Goku was also able to learn all the Kai's techniques as I explained in the previous video. Goku most likely would have trained Raditz a little bit, and due to his ki being divine, Raditz was most likely able to pick up a little bit of God ki and increase his base form. Of course, Raditz will not gain too much power, but most likely his base form will most likely increase to 100 million by the time he trains with Goku. He is also able to get Super Saiyan in Super Saiyan 2. If you're wondering, no, the other Saiyans did not achieve Super Saiyan. Well, most likely Raditz didn't, while Vegeta did, but Nappa achieved it after Vegeta, while Raditz was still trying to get under his control. So yeah, with the help of Goku, he's able to perfect both transformations. Eventually, Yoku and Raditz would have gone to Namek as Vegeta would have stayed to both of them, knowing that Frieza will appear there, so he can use the Dragon Balls. Of course, Goku would have been a little bit alerted by this, knowing how Dragon Balls works because of his Arch Dragon Balls. If we the other Dragon Balls are actually strong because this time when Piccolo was defeated by Goku as pure God Ki. Because of this, he was actually able to mature into a good person because of him killing King Piccolo and his divine ki practically being a little bit too much for Demon Ki. Most likely, this Piccolo actually been neutral and not actually want to kill Goku nor anyone else. Practically been trained by Kami and eventually fusing to as one as Piccolo became the Guardian of Earth. And eventually his Dragon Balls are actually upgraded, so they are actually as powerful as the Namekian Dragon Balls. So Goku is a little bit alerted by this. Eventually, Goku and Raditz would have ended up on Namek, with Goku using Kaikai to teleport there. Nothing, of course, the gravity ship because they would have a gravity room that Bulma created for both of them so they can utilize it at full force. If only they, Goku can already handle at least 5,000 times gravity at ease, while Raditz is actually struggling at handling 500 times. This is actually his first time ever training with high gravity, even though it's been 10 times gravity for him, but it's incredibly high for him, so yeah. Goku would have not joined the battle because Goku thinks that Goku is still little, but he does help him train under Piccolo. Piccolo is incredibly strong and has been training with Goku for the 5 years time skip. This Piccolo actually has much more power and is incredibly strong by himself. Don't get me wrong, he's strong, but I won't say he's actually as strong as Shin because of him training with Goku more occasionally than Shin does. So yeah, Goku would have been trained by Piccolo, and Goku in his base form has a power level of 20,000. And he actually acts as Super Saiyan God, but not for a long time. He can do access Super Saiyan, but not for a long time as well. Piccolo trains Gohan so he can handle both transformation. Mostly Super Saiyan God and Super Saiyan to be for the next part. Goku and Rise go to Namek to confront Frieza, alongside to join Vegeta and Nappa. Of course, Goku wanted to actually propose the idea of training under him, or maybe of someone that he actually knows. If you're wondering, I'm gonna actually say this in the end of this part, so yeah. Goku would eventually will appear now with Raditz. Eventually, Vegeta and Nappa will confront them. Goku able to sense their powers and they're immensely high. Nappa at 600 million, Vegeta at 18 billion, which is incredibly impressive. Vegeta then shows Super Saiyan to Goku. Goku is not actually surprised by a power. Vegeta thinks that maybe they can defeat him as they become mortal. But Goku tells him that he can handle it, and if they want to join a battle, he does not mind. Ronaldo states that Goku is incredibly strong and even stronger than all of them combined. Of course, Vegeta does not believe it and tries to attack Goku, but Goku with just his bare finger is able to knock out Vegeta. After Vegeta wakes up after an hour, he's actually surprised by he was able to be knocked out this easily by Goku. Goku explains that he's incredibly strong, and because of his training, he's much more skilled than Vegeta, so he can handle Frieza if he wanted to. Of course, Vegeta does decide to let Sprite go for a little bit, so Goku can handle Frieza. But Vegeta tells him that he wants to have the same power as him. Goku tells him that he's not gonna have the supreme power as he has, like the pure God Ki, but he's gonna help him achieve God Ki as he can. Due to someone that he knows from a long time ago and have him train and master his Super Saiyan Rose transformation a long time ago. Of course, Vegeta is a little bit confused of who that teacher is, but Raditz actually knows about him because Goku actually told him a long time ago while they train on Earth. If when they train for 6 months, and actually, if you guys are wondering, they would have trained a little bit on Namek so they can prepare themselves. After their training, Vegeta is able to reach a power level of 1 trillion, Nappa around, I'm gonna say, 60 billion, and Raditz is actually able to surpass Nappa at 150 billion. Vegeta thinks that maybe they can be able to defeat Frieza, but he's still not sure. Goku was able to help them all achieve Super Saiyan 2 and master it. While Raditz is trying to get a handle on transformations, he's actually trying to use the technique that Goku actually taught him, the Kaioken, which Raditz is able to stack on Super Saiyan with ease and even increase it to more levels as he uses Super Saiyan 2. When able to increase his level times 10 due to Goku's help. Goku then faces off against Frieza as he arrives. Of course, his army would easily been able to be dispatched by the other Saiyans because of them being incredibly strong and able to deal with it. Of course, Frieza would have been a little bit irritated, but he'll power up into his final form to face Goku, knowing that he's the incredible Saiyan fighter that he heard so long time ago that trained under the Kais. But little did Frieza know that Goku was not only trained by the Kais, but someone above them. Goku then fight Frieza as base to base. Goku is stronger than Frieza. Frieza is actually surprised by Goku's power. Eventually, Frieza would have powered up into his golden form, but Goku would just power up into his rosy form. And seemingly the battle was actually in Goku's favor. Due to Goku already perfecting his Super Saiyan Rose, Goku has little to no issue dealing with Frieza at all. Frieza is surprised by how power Goku is emanating from him, as Frieza decides to power up into his platinum form. This power increase just actually stuns a little bit Goku, but Goku just smiles, he powers up to full power. Actually surprising Frieza is he's now even stronger than him. Frieza is surprised and asks Goku if he held back the entire time they fought. Goku a little bit chuckles and tells Frieza, yeah, he kinda did. But he's gonna end this battle right here, right now. As Frieza tries to comprehend Goku's moves, Goku moves too fast for even Frieza to realize that he was behind him. And with a quick move, Goku is able to slam Frieza to the ground and then send him flying with a powerful kick. Goku then charges up a Kamehameha and fires at Frieza, obliterating Frieza, and seemingly is nothing is left of him. As Goku then powers down from to base, Goku looks the other Saiyans, and seemingly they are finally able to dispatch most of the Frieza force, while half of it was able to escape. Goku wonders if they might be able to see the Frieza force once again, but he thinks that maybe it'll be another time. He needs force to train the Saiyans with his teacher, Whis. As Goku calls for Whis, Whis appears and tells Goku what he wants and what his desire right now. Goku explains to Whis about wanting to train the other Saiyans with him, with Whis actually not seeing that much of a problem since they seem to have incredible potentials because of Goku. Goku of course nods and eventually they teleport to Beerus' planet as they begin their training. But guys, this is the end of part 2 of where Goku was born with Kaisuke. Hope you guys enjoyed this, and I only sorry for the other episodes I've done with what ifs. I'm talking too fast. I hope this video can make up for it. I'm your Gogio. See you now, my Z fans. Bye.